Do you have a script for this? Do you have a script for that? Man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't even use scripts. I don't. Okay. There's a lot of agents out there who talk about script this and script that. I do not use them. I don't believe in scripts. I don't. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now why I don't use scripts and I am still crazy successful. All right. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let's get into this video right now. Run it. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Sascha Chatman here with Chatman Realty Group. I'm a team leader of Chatman Realty Group, and we have a couple agents here on the north side of Fort Worth, serving all of DFW, helping people get into houses every single day and buy houses is what we do. All right, so let's get into let's talk about this. This is something I get from a lot of new agents or agents who are struggling, who always ask me, "Hey, what script do you have?" Like it's some type of secret sauce. Okay, and here's the deal: I don't use scripts. I just don't use scripts. I don't. I don't believe in using scripts. Why is that? I'm going to give you a couple reasons why. Number one, I believe we're in a different age and in a different place in the world where people recognize real. Okay? How many people are going to call an expired list and say, "Hi, Mr. Expired. This is Sascha Chatman from Chatman Realty Group. And I'm wondering, your house is sale. When are you going to hire the right agent to help you out?" It's freaking terrible. It's just BS. You're not connecting with people that way because you're not talking to them like a person. You're talking to them like the other 30 agents who've already called them. And frankly, they don't want to hear that crap. They really don't. You're realtor number 33. Make yourself stand out. So let's take the same thing with expired listing. So I don't technically have scripts, but I do have certain things I like to say again and again. So I'm not going to call it a script because I go where the conversation takes me. All right. Hey, Mr. Expired, how you doing? This is Sascha Chapman. Wait, don't hang up. I get it. You've been called by a ton of people. All right. And I don't want to say they can steal your house, but give me 2 seconds. I'll tell you what I can do for you. Okay? But what can you do for me, man? It goes with something like that. Oh, you could do something for me. Can you stop all the people from calling? Like, no, but I could sold your house the first time and you wouldn't be in that situation anyway. Right? I let my personality show through. And they either like it or they don't. And that's doing me a favor. Why? I'm only going to be who I am. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody else. I'm not going to try to be who you want me to be. I'm going to be me. You're either going to want to do business with this guy or you're not going to do business with this guy because I am who I am. And I actually like the fact that a lead or a client can say, "I don't want to work with this guy." I don't. Perfect. Because then I don't want to work with them. It's simple. So I'm really against people just calling and trying to find a script for every situation. So what do you do if you're not using scripts? Here's what I do. Learn the business. Okay? A lot of people want scripts because they don't know the business, and I get that. When you're a new agent, you don't know the business that well. And I have scripts all day. I even have my little script thing over here still that I haven't touched this thing. I bought off of Amazon. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So I have this little booklet here of scripts I had got a very long time ago. I saw some agent doing this on YouTube. I was like, "Oh man, I gotta get this, and I gotta get it." I'm like, I don't even use it. Real talk, I don't even use it because it just sounds so robotic. This is not how I talk to FISBOs. This is not how I talk to expires. I talk to people. I talk to people like they're people, and it works. So here's my thing. If you know the business, and you know where it should go, and you understand the market, and you know how to sell a house, let that shine through. I can talk to people all day about real estate because I feel like an expert in real estate because if I don't know something, I learn something. Okay? But I'm always learning something new in this business that I can always take and go into that situation and throw back at a client. When someone says, "Well, what do you think is going to happen? The market's going to crash?" Like, no, man. No, this is DFW. We ain't crashing anytime soon. You know, like I'm still selling houses. I'm rocking houses out all day, every day. So if you want your house to sell, you just need the right person who can sell it. Right? I am that guy. Right? And I'm not afraid to disagree and disrupt that person. When I have a FISBO saying, "Well, my house is really worth $250,000, like, no, it's not. Excuse me? Like, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not worth $250,000. A house hasn't sold for $250,000 over here in 3 years. What makes you think your house is going to sell for $250,000? Well, I've done all these upgrades. It's not going to praise, man. Even if someone offers you $250,000, it better be a cash offer or someone who's guaranteed you $250,000. Because what happens if your home doesn't praise? Do you know, Mr. FISBO? Well, they come with whatever the answer may be. Stop them. You are the expert. They're not. They're selling one house as a for sale by owner. I sell how many houses a month? How many houses a year? So obviously I have the knowledge in order to be able to talk to them and tell them, no, that's not real. That's not true. That's not going to happen. That may turn some people off. Great. They're telling you something. Some people think their home is worth exactly what they want for it. And I was like, hey, man, you can get the offer all day you want, but if it's not going to appraise, guess what's going to happen? You're dropping price or they're bringing the money. How many people you know is going to have another $25,000 to come up and buy that house? Right? So knowing your business is so much more impressive than knowing a script. Spend your time learning the business in every facet of it. Go by category. Learn as much as you can about the VA loan process, FHA loan process. What disqualifies homes from being able to go through those processes? Okay, what's the difference between a conventional home, PMI, and all these things of that nature? The difference between an FHA loan and conventional. Make sure you understand that. When it comes to selling a house, make sure you understand the things that stop the home from going in different type of loan types. Make sure you also understand what it takes to sell a house in that particular neighborhood, how long it takes. If you know these things, these are the questions they're going to ask you. If you know these things and you're not going sitting here and doing this number here, oh, what's the script? They can hear you on the phone, man. They can hear you turning pages. You know what I'm saying? They can hear you turn the pages and they're going to be like, all right, dude, sure, I don't, bye, click, something to that nature. So if you know your business, you're going to be able to do this. But if you sound like a robot like everyone else, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not sticking out. Let your personality shine through. So here's a question I do get about scripts. So Sascha, if you don't use scripts, then how do you get people to get to the place where you want them? I use tie downs. Okay, and I do believe in tie downs, but I don't use scripts. I do tie downs. So Mr. Seller, let's just say you do get offered $250,000, right? And the home doesn't appraise. Are you really not going to sell that home for $245,000? You would still sell for $245,000, right? Right? What are they going to say? Right. What do they say wrong? Tie them down. Take away options and get them where you want them to go. You have the knowledge to be able to tie someone down and back them into the corner where you need them to be so they can see that what you're saying has reason. Okay? If you don't have that skill, it's a skill you desperately need to learn right away. How to tie people down. Okay? When someone tells me, well, Sascha, I still want to go see a house even though I'm not pre-approved, why do you want to disappoint yourself? So let me ask you this question. If you was to go out there and go look at houses right now and you found the one you're looking for, wouldn't you be pretty upset if someone else bought it before you? Well, of course they're going to say yeah. Tie them down. Mention the pain. Get them to understand the pain they're about to put themselves in and get them to understand that you have the solution for them, especially when you want to get them to go to a certain spot, like getting pre-approved. That's something you need to know. So, yes, I do believe in tie downs, but it's not like I practice tie downs and things of that nature. I'm just witty on the spot with it. So you can find a list of tie downs anywhere. That's not a hard thing. Look for real estate tie downs. Google that. You find a ton of them. But you need to know them. You can make sure you understand them. But you know tie downs when you know the business. You guys see the theme here in this video? If you know your business. If you know your business, you can control any conversation and you can get the lead to go exactly where you want them to go because you know what you're talking about and you know how to get them there. Now, especially in the 1 to 4 family contract or whatever contract you have in what state that you're in. If you don't know your real estate contract, you're going to have a very hard time in getting people where you need them to go and making a great offer because you don't know the intricacies of that contract. Okay? So, I don't use scripts. This is why I don't use scripts. I don't want to sound like a robot. I want to be myself. I want to let my personality come through. And I want to also be able to show my professionalism because I know what it is that I'm talking about in real estate. And I want to be able to educate my clients properly, not sell them. It's a difference. We sell houses. I don't have to sell my client. I need to educate my clients, and I firmly believe in that. All right, guys, this is Sascha Chatman. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. If you have any questions whatsoever why I don't use scripts or anything else related to real estate, drop your comments down below. Leave me a like, and then make sure you share the video as well. If you want to do a one-on-one with me, you can click the link down below in which we can do a one-on-one. We can talk about real estate and how you get better and get more witty with your responses and your tie downs, and then how you can get yourself away from scripts. Okay? If you have a question, please feel free to give me a call. All right? Take care. Bye. A lot of agents are out there watching. Your home does not appraise. Your home. So, Mr. Sale, let's say that your house is going to get. Are you going to really let go that house for